Michaela de Prince's life story is quite inspiring. She not only beat all the obstacles put against her, but she also demonstrated the validity of the proverb, "Don't judge a book by its cover." Michaela de Prince was born in Sierra Leone in 1995 and was known at the time as Mabinti Bangurawas. She was raised in an orphanage after losing both of her parents to the country's civil war shortly after birth. De Prince's nightmares started at the orphanage. De Prince had vitiligo, a disorder in which the skin loses its color as a result of the loss of pigment-producing cells. De Prince's neck began to acquire white patches as a result of the disease, and her neighborhood teased and called her names frequently. The other girl with the same name as her, Mabinti, was the only person she knew. She was dubbed the Devil's Child due to her condition, and no one wanted to adopt her. "They graded us," De Prince said, recalling her orphanage experience. "The favorite was the child number 1, and the least favorite was the child rated 27. My lucky number was 27. They constantly asked her, 'Why would anyone want to adopt the Devil's Child?' she told Today." De Prince was neglected for much of her life, which forced her to go without food and hunger. Her life appeared to be bleak until she chanced upon a photograph of a dancer in a magazine. "It wasn't just that she's a dancer," she revealed in interviews. "It's the fact that she appears to be content. And if what she was doing made her happy," she continued, "I wanted to make her happy as well." Again, tragedy occurred when she was 3. Rebels stabbed 3-year-old Michaela in the stomach, but she was in for some awful luck. An American woman was heading to Africa to adopt Michaela's friend Mabinti. Because there was some doubt on their end, the orphanage called Elaine to explain which Mabinti she planned to adopt. Elaine de Prince chose to adopt both children, naming them Michaela and Mia, after learning that Michaela was an orphan who had been rejected 12 times. She informed her spouse that she was adopting 2 girls after signing the paperwork. The de Prince family had experience adopting. 3 youngsters from abroad had previously been adopted by the couple. Their 3 adopted sons had hemophilia in common. Elaine was constantly aware of the extra attention her sons needed from her. But disaster occurred when HIV was found in their blood product. The family lost all 3 of their sons at the time because there was no treatment for the illness. This encouraged them to adopt once more. In 1999, the couple adopted Michaela de Prince, then 4 years old. She told her adoptive parents about her desire to dance as soon as she was adopted. De Prince's adoptive parents enthusiastically supported her desire to dance. Her hobbies were fostered by Elaine de Prince and her husband, who also drove her to dance lessons. Michaela took some time to come to terms with their unwavering support and devotion. Michaela recalls being frightened about losing her new existence. She stated in an interview that she once had to sleep with the light on. "Simply put, I was worried that if I turned it off when I awoke, I'd end myself back in the orphanage." De Prince was driven by a desire to disprove all skeptics. Even in America, she ran across some difficulties. She discovered that her skin condition was problematic for her dance profession. Michaela was advised to persevere by Elaine de Prince, who explained that her white patches were actually pixie dust. Michaela, who lost her adopted father in June 2020, vowed to dedicate all of her performances to him. Her future husband would have high expectations to live up to because of the example her father had set for her. She wrote in a moving homage to him. She was able to overcome her concerns thanks to her adoptive parents' love and acceptance, and she is today a well-known artist known all over the world for her dance abilities. "You know, we don't put a lot of effort into the black ballerinas because they all end up getting overweight and having large boobs," my teacher informed me when I was 8 years old. De Prince was informed. Michaela, on the other hand, was not about to let an uneducated teacher decide her fate. She persisted, and her great career was the consequence of her many years of sacrifice. At the age of 17, she began her career with the Dance Theater of Harlem in New York City.